Textmate 2 has a bit of a bug in it as far as I'm concerned. A bug to me. I use Textmate 2 to edit for everything, for all my code, CSS, HTML, PHP, as well as what I use most of the time, Markdown, just writing a bunch in Markdown. If you need to know what Markdown is, you can look at a link in the description, and you probably shouldn't be in this video anyways. So Textmate 2 does this behavior where like a Markdown link, let me tell you about it. So here is a Markdown link, okay, where you have a bracket, and then you say, this is the link, and then you have the http://something.com, right? So that's what a link looks like in Markdown. Now, oftentimes, I'm writing something like this, and I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to select this word. I'm going to make it a link. So what's great, every text editor, you just select the word, you hit bracket, whoa, brackets on either side. That's great. Hold on, let me show you how this works in Byword, though. Because what happens is you select it, bracket, oh, and now my cursor's at the end. You got to be kidding me. That's even better, because then I can just go blah, 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 do that little thing, right? Wait for it. But as soon as I select the thing, bracket, I start writing, oh shit, I just replaced the thing. Oh, what am I, some sort of a doofus? But when you're writing, you don't want to have to think about going, boom, right, then do this, that, and the other. Sorry, I write in Markdown all the time. I don't want any friction. So what I want to do is I want to make Markdown behave like Byword, essentially, okay? I found out how to do it. First, what I did was I asked that question, hey, how come it used to behave like this and now it doesn't? And this wonderful gentleman here has gotten back to me. Thank you, sir, for all of your work on Textmate 2. I don't know why. I don't know know why I'm so not interested in moving to Sublime Text or the other stuff, but I'm just not. Okay, so he told me all this stuff, and I'm like, what? I don't even know how to do that. But I figured out how to do it. So I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really quite simple. So here's what we do first. I've got my little Evernote note telling us how to do it. Here's my I have a little note that says, anytime I install Textmate, do this stuff. There's a handful of things I need to do because I'm like that. I care. So here's how I fix that bracket behavior. Okay, so we're going to open up our bundle editor. All right? Sounds pretty fun. It actually sounds more fun than it really is. You just Option, Command, or whatever. You go up here to Bundles, Edit Bundles, right? Let's navigate to Markdown and then go to Menu Actions. So I'm just going to add it in here somewhere because it's not really going to be something that I actually choose, but I can if I want to. I don't know. So once I'm here, Command-N to create a new one. Now we're going to create a snippet. There's other things. I don't know what these other things do, but we're creating a snippet. Okay? Now, lucky for you, I've got all the answers that were originally from this thing here. He says all of this stuff, and I was like, so confused. But really, it made a lot of sense. All right, so we give it a name. Let's give it a name, MD bracket fix. Whoops. Hold on. Wait for it. MD bracket fix. Then we're going to give it a scope. Now, this text.html.markdown ampersand dyn.selection gives us, it means that this is only going to work in this situation when we're working with Markdown and when there's stuff that's selected. I can only imagine that's what it means. I hope it is. Key equivalent, it's our left bracket. So it means when we're in Markdown and we've selected something and we press this button, here's what I want you to do. And then here's what I want you to do. We grab our selected text and just put it between the brackets, and I think it automatically places our cursor at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Save. There we can see it's named enable this item. I click away just in case, you know. Okay, so let's see if this works now. Boom, boom. Hey-o! Look at that, fat. I don't know why I always write fat when I do this. Whenever I do it, I think I'm right. Like the first word I think of is fat. Maybe it's because I hate myself. Anyways, I hope you see that that's quite simple to do. He also mentions here, I'll put a link to this thingy conversation as well. He also mentions, alternatively, you can create a macro that automatically hits the right arrow after you do that in this selected thing. That's another way to do it. So I hope you've learned something here. The power is in your hands now. Go make something incredible, right? You're not, like, for like the one person in the future who reads this and is also not willing to give up Sublime, give up Textmate 2 for some reason. I don't know why I haven't moved on to Sublime. It just feels like a sea change. It feels really different, you know, to me. It's kind of scary. Thank you.